You know, Osama bin Laden's supposed to have 20 of those. Or more. All this is about, this is a fight. This is Ishmael. And this is Isaac or Jacob. This is Ishmael and Esau. Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated. And what it is, it's a battle between the two. But Israel's not going to go to heaven because they're a literal Israel. They have to come through Jesus Christ. So the ones that don't come through Jesus Christ, they'll go to hell with the rest of these over here. With these. Now what I'm trying to point...
Isn't that prophecy where it talks about that everyone's hands will be on him and his hands will be on everyone?
Yeah, which prophecy is that? I can't hear you.
Regarding Esau?
Yeah.
Or Ishmael's hands will be on everyone of them.
That's right. And that's what they're doing. It's a big war and a big battle. Esau's hands are, and Ishmael's hands are definitely on Israel, and Israel's hands are upon him. And this is what's going on in the Middle East. The whole thing. Everything that you're seeing is what I'm teaching on Sunday night. I wish I had time to go through these books. I'll pull some more stuff out and read to you out of these. He's talking about these. Let me read this to you and then I'll stop reading. America Awakening. The sum of all Islamists, jihadists, and radical left and right, and even rogue regimes all jumped on America, hoping to shatter its capacity to understand the motives of Al-Qaeda and to resist. The worst fear among the jihadist propagandists before 9/11 was that the democracies would suddenly open their eyes and understand who the real enemy was. They were afraid that we would understand before 9/11 happened. Had the world jihadists had the capacity to stop bin Laden, this is the part I wanted to read to you. Had the world jihadist had the capacity to stop bin Laden from striking in 2001, they would have. The more ardent jihadists, the ones who have a long-range plan, because this seemed to awaken America to a degree, open their eyes some. For their preparatory work wasn't finished yet. If they could have stopped him, some of the other jihadists, they would have, because their preparatory work, and people say, well, they came in 92, and they're not coming back. Here it is, 95, 96, 97, they hadn't come back yet, so they're not coming. That's like Jesus hadn't come back, so he's not coming. Just because we had 9/11 in 2001, don't mean they're not coming back. They prepare long range. America wasn't Europe, and Washington wasn't Madrid at the time. The sophisticated anti-American strategists, well integrated inside the United States and Europe, and he says they are seated in America, in the universities, in our government, in Washington. And Europe needed more time to mollify and confuse the public of the most powerful democracy on earth, which is the United States. Independent thinking was still alive in America, and a shock of such magnitude risked reawakening the body. They didn't want to awaken America till they had a greater stranglehold, and they have a long-range plan for this nation. When this in fact happened, the jihadist propaganda machine, when the 9/11 happened, the propaganda machine had no choice but to engage in the third war of ideas. With the United States awakened, the new goal was to kill American awakening before it deepened. When they began to wake up at 9/11, they said, we got to kill it off before it gets deeper. Widened into turn action. This is an Arab man writing this.